Hello, third grade and third grade parents. Welcome to the video that's going to show you what you need to do on Monday in your Google Classroom. I'm Mrs. Waterfall and I'm reaching out from the third grade team, from all of your teachers to help share this information with you. I do want to reiterate that it is just an optional site. The students do not have to do this. This is not mandatory, but students, if your parents ask you to do this work, we would appreciate for you to do that and listen to your parents, as we have worked really, really hard on this special, what we're calling HyperDoc for you. Okay, so we've created a mock classroom and you can see that on my screen here. And I'm going to make myself smaller so that you can see as much as possible. And this is what the students would see when they would log into their Google Classroom for their teacher. So it might say Mrs. Waterfall's class 2019-2020. So this is just a mock classroom for right now. All third grade students should know how to get into this, okay? We log into our LCPS Go account. We can click on Google and Google Classroom. So the first thing is that students want to go to the classwork tab, and what they will see on Monday morning is a weekly schedule tab, okay? So what they're going to do is click this, and then they want to open this main third grade document. So I want to share this with you. This is what it's going to look like, and this is what we've worked on the past week and a half or so. And so this is going to be the daily schedule for next week, starting March 30th. As you can see, our teachers are working on it now. They're in there. And so it says here that it can be used for our third graders as their distance learning. The activities were put together by all of the third grade teachers. As we say here, it is suggested. It's a suggested schedule because these students have been doing this schedule for the entire school year. I know my class is a little bit different, but most of the classes have done their school day just like this. So we wanted to provide a schedule that is very similar for them. And so if they follow the schedule and do their activities, then they should have the required 90 minutes per day that third graders should get, okay? And so if you see here, it says, hey kids, click here for a short video explaining how to use these HyperDocs. This is going to be the video. So it's again going to be there for help. And so I just want to show you what this is going to look like. You'll see, we'll start with reading. So every day for 20 minutes, the students can do some reading. They're going to click on the link for here, and I'll show you that in a moment, but I wanted to go through this entire schedule for you. So students and parents, as you can see, will have reading and then a brain break if you need it. You don't have to do it, it's optional. Then we have science and social studies, which is 15 minutes each day. And so what you're going to do is you can click on the here links. As you can see, teachers are still working on that right now. Then we go down to specials, lunch, and recess. So this is what our schedule would be like if we were in the building. And so you can see here that we ask you to take time to do some of the activities that your specialist will be posting to our Google Classroom. This is a link for search activities, and then Ms. Ship actually has provided a video for you to watch. I know she misses you guys as well, so you can watch the video, and we say here to be sure to eat a healthy lunch and enjoy some recess time. If it's nice out, we would love for you to go outside and get some fresh air. After that, it's suggested that we start with math, and math would be 20 minutes every day as well, so you can click on the link. Another brain break that's optional, and then we have writing for 20 minutes as well every day. The extension opportunities are just things that if you feel that you want to do or try, parents, if you want your students to work on this, feel free. That's what they're here for, as extensions. Okay, so I'm going to go into the math because this is something that I've created. Every teacher had a subject, and so most of our pages are going to look very similar with the same verbiage, parents. And so what you'll do, the students will click on the link, and then they'll open up their hyperdoc. And so students and parents, when we're talking about a hyperdoc, we're talking about the lesson that we're going to use for the week. And so this is the math hyperdoc. It's the lesson for the week. And so I want to run through this with you as well so that you can see what it looks like. And so third graders, we are going to be doing review for a while, and so we're going to review place value this upcoming week. I want to share with you here, it says to return to the main menu at any time, click here. This is the link to get back to that main page, okay? So you don't get too lost. All right. Something else that I thought I'd note is that if any of our students require content read aloud or speech to text, most students that need it have it. It's called Read Write for Google Chrome. But if those students don't have it, here is how to load the extension and learn a little bit more about that. And so our students who do use Read Write should know how to use it. If not, it's here for you. Okay, so our lessons, our hyperdocs start out with an engage section, and that kind of just gets the kids ready and gets our students ready to, start their learning. So students, as you can see here, you're going to go into LCPS Go and Brain Pop, and you'll search for these 3 topics and watch those Brain Pop videos. They should know how to do that. The second section is called Explore. So for math, we have just an exploration of some pages that they can use for math manipulatives, and they can play around with these and check them out to help them with their place value. The next section is Explain, and this is really where the lessons come in. For math, I have some key vocabulary. These are printable resources if you'd like to print them out at home. As you can see, I've provided links from the Khan Academy, and so it'll tell you on the Explain each day what you should be watching. So for day 1, they would click these 2 links to watch the lessons for the day. Okay, and then we'll scroll down to our apply, and this is where the students are really going to show us what they know. So this is for the kiddos. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be using each of these Google slides for math, and so they have to click the link and open the place value slides and make a copy. They're making a copy so that they have their own version and they're working only in their own copy. The steps are here. I've created a short video just in case they don't know how to do that so they can watch the video. I also have a video for I don't understand a slide. If they're not understanding the content, it explains to students how they can write to their teachers and get that feedback that they're going to need. Okay, and then if we come down here to a share, this explains how the students are going to turn in their slides once they complete that. And there's a video for how to do that as well. For my Reflect, I'm trying to work with Mrs. Mandak on a really cool art project, but we do have a Flipgrid to share in. That Flipgrid might change depending on if we're going to do the art project or not. And then the last step of our hyperdoc is to extend. So these are just extension activities if you want to go on, if you want to learn more. Obviously in math, we use Dreambox. And then I have some printable resources for you at home down here. So this is what each subject's hyperdoc is going to look like. I'm going to go into another one to share it with you just so you can get a feel for what they're going to look like. I'm going to scroll up here to the reading hyperdoc and just open it up. Like I said, the word hyperdoc is considered a lesson and it's for the week. And so Miss Daughtry actually has been working on the reading hyperdoc, and as you can see, you will see each of those steps again. Engage, explore, explain, apply, share, reflect, and extend. That's going to be on every single one of them. And you're going to see links and days and where you should go for each of those things, okay, for daily ideas and things that they want you to work on, okay? So this gives you kind of a good feel for what you're going to be seeing posted next week. And if you have any questions on this or anything else, please feel free to email any of your third grade teachers. What we're trying to do as a team is make sure that we're getting feedback from our students, and we're looking at all of the subjects and what our students have done in those subjects so that we can give our specific students the feedback that they need. And we can keep in touch with them for now so that they have something to work on. Okay, so again, please email us with questions. We really hope that you like this document and hope that this works for your children. We've given plenty of extension just in case you want them to be working a little bit longer and further in their work. And we hope you enjoy. So have a wonderful week. Don't hesitate to reach out, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.